Hello, and welcome to episode 2 of Assured Trust, a series on cybersecurity. But first, let me give a big thank you for the overwhelming response and interest shown in our first episode. That was about AI and cybersecurity. If you missed it, you can find it on our website or our LinkedIn and other social media pages. Now, in this second episode, we will discuss the what, where, and how of zero trust. So, with that, let's get started. In the past, we know that we relied heavily on legacy perimeter defenses to keep hackers out. But now, with entities essentially becoming the new perimeter, we must evaluate every single entity trying to access our system. Why is this shift so crucial? Well, hackers are getting smarter by the day. They're not just targeting the perimeter, they're finding ways to exploit vulnerabilities within trusted networks by using stolen credentials to sneak in. Zero trust comes into play with a different perspective than what many of us initially think or thought. It's not about whom we shouldn't trust. Rather, it's about redefining whom we can trust and at what levels. It flips the script by assuming that no user or device is inherently trustworthy. Instead of granting broad access, zero trust emphasizes continuous verification and just in that time access, restricted by entity level and authenticity persona. What does that mean? It means making it harder for attackers to gain a foothold, even if they manage to breach our initial defenses somehow. By focusing on entity level and persona based verification mapped to required granular access controls just in time, Zero Trust will help us minimize data loss and disruption even in the event of a successful act. So we have to navigate the ever evolving and changing landscape of cyber threats. Zero Trust should be our ally in staying one step ahead of the game and keeping our systems and data secure. But we need to be able to define the concept of zero trust and the principle of zero trust accurately. We have different meanings to the term zero trust when it comes to different type of technologies. We need to know at the end of the day, it's the entity that you are trusting for providing an access to a data element through a device, network, platform, hosted on a platform. All of those are just enablers. Yes, they can get breached, and but at the end of the day, you are gaining an entity's high-level privilege to do something untrustworthy. So let's look at zero trust from that fundamental concept of an entity accessing a piece of data. Zero trust should focus on entities accessing resources, including users, devices, apps, and services. Each entity's access is based on specific attributes like identity, persona, security level, device health, and behavior, and ensuring only necessary time bound access. The key to zero trust is verifying entity, identity, level, need, and intent for resource access, limiting access even for compromised entities based on trust level and context. Assets like data, apps, systems, and infrastructure are controlled under zero trust following the principle of least privilege. But zero trust should be a holistic strategy beyond just networks, focusing on entities, assets, and their interactions. In summary, zero trust should verify and grant access based on entity attributes and the context. In the last episode, we talked about the concept of identity bubble. That bubble or that identifies the the holistic persona of an identity is your actual context. It should not just be network boundaries, and so ensuring robust security with minimal access and continuous monitoring becomes primary. At Gen X, we focus on six areas that we believe are crucial to establishing a robust zero trust framework. At first, and we've been discussing this, we have identity or entity management, which plays a crucial role in verifying users and granting access to specific infrastructure resources through strong authentication and authorization methods. Second, device management, which is essential for controlling permissions within the infrastructure, enhancing security in a zero trust environment. Third, network segmentation should be implemented based on least privilege, reducing potential breaches impact. Furthermore, application and workload security measures should be put in place to safeguard against unauthorized access and malicious activities. Data protection is a very critical pillar. This involves the classification, encryption, and data loss prevention measures to protect sensitive data. Lastly, platform security protocols, whether cloud-based or on-premise, they need to be adhered to strictly, supporting the zero trust architecture effectively. To underscore the relevance and cohesion of these areas that I just listed in zero trust implementation, we can primarily categorize them into three key aspects: managing who accesses it, users, devices, providers, vendors, third party, call them what you like. Managing what is accessed, data and applications. Managing through what it is being accessed, network and applications. In this episode, we'll also explore critical factors often overlooked but vital for a comprehensive zero trust strategy.